let's go now to speak with Masayuki Kichikawa, Chief Japan Economist at Bank of America-Merrill Lynch. Thank you very much indeed for joining us this morning. What's your immediate reaction to these figures, exports and, of course, that trade figure?
Well, actually, the result was good, in line with our expectation. Year-on-year growth of exports actually recovered to 9.1% from 7.8% in the previous month. And after seasonal adjustment, export increased by 1.7% month-on-month in November. This is the first increase in 6 months. So probably today's number confirms that finally exports from Japan stopped declining.
And looking overall, again, look at the trade figure itself. I mean, does that sort of give you hope for the next year?
Actually, I think behind the recovery in exports should be the relatively strong Asian economy, especially in today's number. Actually, exports to China increased by 18% year-on-year. So this is evidence that the strong Asian economy resumed to support Japanese economy from export side. So I think this would lead to some rebound in industrial production in a few months.
I think one of the key ones is, does the trade data for you reveal the bottom in exports? One of your comments in your notes before the figures came out, does that exist in these figures?
Import is also increasing. So in terms of trade balance, actually, it's not expanding, but probably import is being pushed up by the rising commodity prices. So I think, yeah, trade balance is not expanding, but in terms of real term, I think probably external demand would not be so negative for Japanese economy.
The other thought, perhaps, is the exports are being overshadowed by what is lofty import growth. I mean, how does that change your outlook for the Japan economy for next year?
Yeah, actually, we need to divide the price movement and the volume movement when we analyze imports. And probably a large part of the increase in imports should be reflecting the higher commodity prices. So, of course, higher commodity prices would be, to some extent, negative for corporate profit. But probably, the magnitude up to today is not so negative for Japanese economy. And in terms of volume, I think import volume increase is much milder. So I think still, on average, for the next year, external demand would continue to contribute positively to Japanese economic growth.